Good morning, YouTube, Facebook. What's up, guys? I'm out here in the Cummings, Alpharetta, Georgia area. This is a new client, Mrs. Carol. She found me online. I came out here last week, gave her a quote to just clean and buff her floors. These are engineered floors. And she said, Courtney, I don't want anything put back on my floors. I just want the floors cleaned, and because I can't really keep them clean myself. So it's her and her dog, Maggie. And let me show you guys what I'm going to be doing. I want to zoom in so you guys can kind of see. You see a lot of scuff marks. You basically just see what these floors have is a lot of residue on the floor, some type of cleaning residue. I want to stand back, and you see like all right here. Let me move my finger. You see all that? See all that residue on the floor? So that was just driving her crazy. She said, Courtney, no matter what I do, I can't get these floors clean. So what we're going to be doing, guys, it's a little bit over 600 square feet. So you can see there's no furniture move. I'm just going to go around the furniture because that's one of the benefits of the clean and buffing is you don't have to move the furniture unlikely when we do the screen and recoat or the full wax removal. So guys, show you what I'm going to be doing here. Now, I will be sliding these chairs back and forth for her. All right here. So I got my Namco. I got my cleaning agent. I'm going to flat mop my cleaning agent, let it dwell, and then come back and rinse with my Namco with a neutral cleaner. And then I'm going to use my buffer and buff the floors out. Little hallway right here. All right. So again, I'm going to zoom in. See all that? That's just nothing but cleaning residue on the floor that needs to be removed. And these floors are going to look so much better after I do that. Guys, we are getting busy. Yesterday, I booked 6 new consultations. 3 of those consultations I'm doing Friday. I had 4 new jobs come in. Oh, look at this right here, guys. Let me zoom in. You see that right there? All right, it's just nothing but residue. I had 4 estimates come in to get on the schedule. I had another one come in today. I also booked 2 new consultations today as well. So guys, yeah, we are really about to get slammed going into the spring, summertime. And yeah, it's about to be also right here. See all that residue, guys? There's nothing but residue on the floor. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started and come back and show you guys some results. Stay tuned. All right, guys, check it out. My client, Mrs. Carol, she is ecstatic right now with the results. She came out to take Maggie, her dog. This is Maggie right here, guys. She's a cutie. She's 5 years old, and she loves attention. Look at her. So, guys, look at these floors. Now, I will say, that's one thing about wood floors. Sometimes, even as a professional, you don't know what you're getting into until you get into it. And that's why I teach a lot of my students. Guys, I had to get really aggressive with these floors. As you can see, I'm doing it in sections. But look right here, guys. Look right here. Now look right there where I haven't cleaned. This is why Miss Carol said she could never get her floors clean. There is so much residue compounded on these floors. Look how beautiful these floors are now. All right. And if you just see the outline, okay, of all that residue on these floors, all the way back, there's nothing but residue. Cleaning residue, maybe some type of film. So this job definitely, I had to go a little bit higher, okay? And there's different stages of cleaning, screening, you know, you got sanding, and sometimes none of those methods will work. You got to replace. But I had to get very aggressive with all this residue on the floor. I mean, just unbelievable. All right, so I'm doing it in sections. One thing about engineered floors, you want to do it in sections. You do not want to put a lot of moisture on these floors at one time because you can cause cupping. And sometimes you can't avoid it, especially if there's a lot of wax on the floors. I do tell clients, and it's in my agreement, if you have a lot of wax on your floors, we have to put those products, okay, on the floors really heavy to strip that wax off. But sometimes it will cause cupping, and sometimes it will go down once the moisture evaporates out of the boards. But that's just one of the things that can happen when we have to do really aggressive stripping. But guys, that is unbelievable. Wow, unbelievable. So I'm just gonna work myself out the door and make another happy client. All right, guys, stay tuned. Wow. All right, guys, I am done. And man, another job well done. Look at that, guys. Remember all that grime and just build up? Look how much better these floors look now. So now what I'm going to do is show Miss Carol what to order and how to properly maintain and keep her floors clean. But this is exactly why she could not get her floors clean, because they just had so much residue built up on the floors. There's layers of residue, and now the floors are back. This is why I call back to their original state. What you think, Miss Carol?
Wow. Very nice.
Thank you. And I was explaining to you two, because you said you watch my videos. I was explaining to them this is why you could never get the floors clean, because of all that residue that was on the floors. Right. So now when I teach you how to keep the floors clean, you'll never have that issue again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do they need to be sealed or anything?
No, ma'am. No, they're already sealed. These are engineered floors, so they already have a factory finish on them. So you don't need to seal them.
I was just talking to my daughter a little while ago. And she said, What company do you have? She said, do you have Truman?
Ah, see, the name is spreading. I actually just had a guy call me from Alpharetta. I want to go give him a consultation tomorrow. He said he had a company come in and told him like $6,500 to sand the floors. And he said, I went on an app, and he said, Courtney, all I seen was called Truman. So I'm going to go out tomorrow and get him a quote. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. The name is spreading. That's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
Where does your daughter live?
About 2 miles from here.
Okay, she's in the same area. Okay, Alpharetta Cummings.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys.
All right.
There's Maggie. Maggie, you got clean floors now?
Yeah.
All right, guys. See you in the next one.